So just a recap and an update. Uh, it's been a really rough few months. Lots going on. I did get a new job. More responsibilities. A lot of work. And lots of overtime. But that's okay. I'm making some good money finally. That's a nice thing. Feels good. I wanted to kind of let you all know about the future direction of the channel. I spent a few nights in the little Prius C mini camper, and it was not easy. Just not enough room. Difficult to sleep because I had to kind of bunch up to fit, and so with still wanting to focus on having a mini RV, I decided to search out a new vehicle or a new possibility for an RV. And so I searched and searched, and I finally settled on a Honda Element because I want something that's still small enough that it's easy to get around with, it's easy to go places with, and to me that worked out to be what I decided to get. I really enjoy it. I like it. It's a cute car. So I went and got one. And I will insert some pictures. And that was about 2 weeks ago. Or a week ago today, I picked it up. Now, I took it to the Honda dealership to get like that 30-something point inspection and get it all checked out. I knew that it needed replacement bushings on the rear stabilizer and whatever, I don't know what the other part is called, but the rubber bushings that go on the rear stabilizer, because I could hear the clunk clunk when I was going slow speeds over bumps, and that's just, and it's very common for them to deteriorate, so I had to get that replaced. I did the transmission fluid. I am doing the differential fluid because it is all-wheel drive. So it's a 2009 Honda Element EX, and it's beautiful if you ask me. It's the I call it gunmetal gray. It's the deeper gray, but you'll see pictures. And so when I picked up the car on the way home, slowly during that ride home, the air conditioning got less and less and less. It turned warmer and warmer. And when I took it in today to have those things done to it, they checked the AC and said that the compressor's shot. So we're going to see about that. I'm going to try to get under there, and because they just didn't even seem like they really looked at it. They just decided compressor's dead. That's it. So I'm gonna check that out, see what I can do, and if not, it's already set with an appointment next Friday to get that taken care of, and a couple other fluids changed and things like that. They said that it is in amazing condition. It's really in great condition. And these vehicles I see going to 300,000 and 400,000 miles, so hopefully it'll last me a long time. So I'm going to be doing a build. I will probably try to enlist my friend Johnny from Johnny's Journey, and the other Johnny's Journey, my sister from another mister, and try to get some ideas from her because she's amazing. But already things have started to come in that are for the build. I do have to go get some wood for the build, and I might have to wait another week because I don't want to just totally bankrupt myself, basically. I want to kind of spread it out because that cost me $500 and something today, and the air conditioning, if that has to be done, is going to be about $1,200, $1,200. So, I want to kind of, take it easy. I don't want to rush too much. So, last month I got a final diagnosis on all the problems I've been having with joint issues. I had to have my knees replaced last summer. Both of them were replaced, and they went from 0 to 100 in a year and a half. They went from being fine to needing total knee replacements in a year and a half. And I didn't understand what was going on, and so the orthopedist kept saying you need to go to a rheumatologist. The rheumatologist, because of COVID, the first rheumatologist got COVID and stopped working. Finally, I got into a second rheumatologist who has determined that it is psoriatic arthritis, and that's why the aggressive progression. So we're working on trying to figure out what's gonna kind of stop the issues. Right now, currently, the biggest issue I have is my feet. So the ball joint of my feet, or the joint, like where the ball of your foot is, that row of joints on both feet are very swollen and they're pretty painful. My hands have been a little bit painful recently, but he said that the way this type of arthritis works is that it'll involve multiple joints, but not constantly. There'll be almost like a remission in one area, and then a progression in another area, or things like that. And the main thing is to keep the inflammation down and the progression of deterioration of the joints and things like that. My fingers, I can feel a big difference. Like the bones in the joints of my fingers are kind of spreading, and the same thing with my feet. He says he can see the joints kind of spreading, and that's part of the inflammation process. It just kind of pushes the joints apart, kind of. So anyway, dealing with that, trying to figure out what's going to actually work. I really don't want to have to try to take an immune suppressant kind of medication if I don't have to. But we'll see. We're going to go with what we have now. It's NSAIDs instead. And he says they're non-damaging NSAIDs. They don't affect your kidneys or your stomach the way traditional NSAIDs used to. They're developed differently now. So that's what he was telling me. So anyway, so that's what we're going to do, and that's how we're going to deal with that. Enough said about that. Moving on. Again, hopefully within, I probably keep saying this, I've probably said it many times before, hopefully, I'll have one more winter up here, but hopefully after that I won't, because I really can't get through the winter. It's so difficult for me. It's very painful. It's just very uncomfortable. So I'm hopefully going to get through this winter, And in doing that, hopefully I'll be getting my house in Florida paid off more, and I'll be all set hopefully in spring to move down to Florida. We'll see what happens. So anyway, back to the build. So I'm starting a new series, basically the element build. So it's going to be Johnny's Elemental Journey, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. Please follow and watch and subscribe and enjoy it. I know I will. And I'm excited about it. So, and I might have a few guests on here and there. Hopefully I'll have one or two friends that'll want to help. Alright folks, you take care. Bye-bye.